What's going on, everyone? I am Steve from Burke Family 54 Comics, and welcome to another comic news this week live live stream. Make sure you guys like and subscribe and tell your friends. We are over 4,000 subs at this point. Next stop is 4,500. Hope everyone is doing well on this beautiful Monday night. Shout out really quickly to the amazing Burke Fam channel members. Thank you guys so much. This channel would not be possible without you guys. If you guys want to support me and the channel, click the join button below. But thank you to the people who have joined. And if you want to join, it's just $1.99. Carlito, what's going on, dude? Hope you're doing well. We are going to get right into this weekly Monday night show where I go over the news of the week. A lot of comic book news, movie news, all of that, and even some personal news as well. So let's go ahead and share this screen here. Jade, what's going on, dude? Hope you're doing well. Comic news this week. Let's get right into it. We got to start off with the CGC Bendgate update. So if you've been following along, there's been some issues at CGC regarding some books being bent on the inside due to their inner well. CGC has basically said, there's no issue, but also we fixed the issue. I did a whole live stream on it last Friday. This is the statement that was made by the CGC admin on their CGC chat boards. So I'll read it again, and then I'm going to give the update on my books. There's not a huge update regarding my books, but there is a very small one. Very, very small update. Okay, so this was given to CGC Mike. This is one of the admins for CGC on their CGC chat boards. We have seen reports that some of the soft plastic wells used inside of the CGC holder exhibit a curve when viewed from the side. After learning of this, we conducted an extensive review and found that the smallest well size, which is used for the thinnest comic books, is more pliable than the other wells, and in some cases will exhibit a slight curve. Importantly, this curve does not cause any damage to the comic book, and it does not affect the grade in any way. The angle of the bend required to create a stress line simply cannot be done within a CGC holder. In addition, very high-grade comic books can still exhibit minimal stress lines according to CGC's grading standards. We do not consider this slight curve to be a mechanical error that requires reholdering. Still, we are always listening and want to serve our customers the best way we can. We have found that our next largest well size does not exhibit this slight curve and have started to use that in lieu of our smallest size. We appreciate all of our feedback from our community, and we are grateful to be the hobby's first choice for grading for nearly 25 years. Many of us are collectors too, and we care deeply about the services we provide. If you have any comments, questions, or concerns, please write to us at service@cgccomics.com or call or text us at 1-855-GRADE-10. So, yeah, that is the update that they posted on their CGC chat boards Friday, I think at like 3 o'clock Eastern time. In CGC, I would assume closes at like 5 or 6. Phil, what's going on, man? Hope you're doing well. So that was the update they provided. Now, they asked me to resubmit my comic books back that had issues. That was my Edge of Spider-Verse #2, First Spider-Gwen, first printing 9.8. They wanted me to send that back along with my Superman Man of Steel 18, First Doomsday, and my Flash 92, First Impulse. All three of those were 9.8s. They asked me to submit those back to CGC with the attention Matt N. I did that. It arrived on Friday. It was officially received today. I have not heard any phone calls or emails, I've not seen any emails. I've seen nothing from CGC outside of an email stating that they have received the books and they are currently scheduled for grading. It does say mechanical error in the submission area. So I'm hoping that I hear something from them tomorrow, Wednesday, or Thursday, or maybe even Friday. Hopefully get these back here in about another week and a half, 2 weeks. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But they do have them. They've received them. I'm interested to see what they do. I don't know, man. It's really weird. It's really weird for me. Collector auctions. What's going on? Greetings from Baltimore. Hey, that's what's up. I have been to Baltimore one time. I was 10, 11. It was like the summer right after Tupac died. So it's got to be like 97, 98. That area, that timeline. Dan, what's going on, man? How you doing? So yeah, that's my update on CGC. Hopefully I get something more this week. Maybe they call me, maybe they email me. I don't know. I did put the ticket number for all of the emails that me and I forgot the guy's name. Me and the guy from CGC were emailing about regarding my books. So we'll see what they say. We will see what they say. I took them out of the Mylar archival bags I was using to display them in, put them back into CGC bags, put the cardboard back around it, put it back in the same box, put the papers they wanted on the inside. I put the attention mat in, put ME and IW around the outside of all of it. We'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Okay. The next biggest news was a pretty sad one. James Earl Jones officially passed away. I think the news came out today. I don't know if he actually died today or yesterday. He was famous for voicing Darth Vader, and he played in The Sandlot, Field of Dreams. He played Mufasa in The Lion King, and he was in a bunch of other movies, Coming to America, a bunch of movies. Like he was a very, very, very famous actor, been around for a long time, 93 years old. And so to see him die, that's pretty sad. It's insanely sad. But you know, he did a lot for this. What's the best way to say this? A lot for Star Wars fans. He did a lot for entertainment. He did a lot for other people. So it's very sad to see him die. But we can definitely, talk about all of his accomplishments over the last 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, something like that. However long he's been an actor for. So moving on to some more movie news. So Spider-Man #4 movie moves forward with a new director. It's going to be the Shang-Chi director, Destin Daniel Cretton. He's going to take over. It looks like they're going to start production in early 2025 with the movie hopefully coming out in 2026. This is an interesting one because I'm not sure how Sony and Marvel are going to do it, considering no one remembers who he is. I would imagine he will still be in the other Avengers movies. And I would imagine that Marvel and Sony are going to work together regarding the script, regarding everything with Tom Holland's Spider-Man. His last movie was, it's been a couple of years now, right? I think it came out in 2021, 2022? No, I think it was 2021 is when it came out. And it broke a bunch of records. It was a lot of fun, a lot of fan service. The movie was okay to bad. It was okay to bad. So we'll see what they do with Spider-Man moving forward, but they do have a new director. Speaking of some more movie news, Robert Pattinson's Batman will not be in the Penguin series, as discussed by the director of the Batman movies, Matt Reeves. Basically, what he said is, when I'm doing a Batman story, Batman and Bruce Wayne are going to be the main point of view. So for him to basically play second fiddle to the Penguin is kind of why they decided not to put him in the show. I'm sure there's a lot more that goes into it as well. I'm sure there's a money issue. I'm sure there's some costumes, a bunch of stuff that goes into it, maybe even scheduling for Robert Pattinson. But I feel like that's the easiest way to say that, hey, that's why he's not going to be in the TV show, which I'm really excited about the Penguin show. I really, really, really am. Passed away this morning. News came out this afternoon. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, I wasn't sure regarding James Earl Jones. But yeah, Robert Pattinson's Batman will not be in the Penguin series. I'm hoping that Robert Pattinson's Batman will bulk up for #2 because I didn't feel like he was that big in #1, which is fine because it's kind of like a Batman Year One story. He's a young guy. He's just starting out. He doesn't really know what he's doing yet. But by part 2, he should really know what he's doing. He should be a lot bigger, a lot stronger. I mean, speaking of big and strong Batman, Absolute Batman, the hype continues for this book that comes out in just about a month or so. So there was an article put out by comicbook.com. This is basically an excerpt taken from it. I paraphrase it a little bit. Scott Snyder and artist Nick Dragato will launch Absolute Batman #1 October 9th, 2024 as part of DC's All In, the line-wide initiative that begins with the 64-page one-shot DC All-In special coming out October 2nd, co-written by Snyder and Joshua Williamson with art by Daniel Sampere and Wes Craig. Absolute Batman is the first in the Absolute line that will introduce its own trinity. Absolute Wonder Woman comes out October 23rd by Kelly Thompson and Hayden Sherman, with Absolute Superman coming out November 6th by Jason Aaron and Rafa Sandoval. I feel like everyone is talking about Absolute Batman that's coming out next month. And, I get it. Like I think I watched Mark's from Legion of Comics, his Absolute Batman like preview video where he went over the Ash Can. I think I've watched it 2 or 3 times at this point. I read a bunch of articles. It feels like there's a new variant coming out every single day. And everyone knows how good of a writer Scott Snyder is. He was on Batman with the New 52, the first new #1 Batman since the 1940s. He killed it. He brought in the Court of Owls. He did 0 Year. He did Super Heavy. He did Death in the Family. There's a bunch of stuff he did, and he killed it all. And I'm very, very, very excited to see what he does with Absolute Batman coming out next month. It feels like a lot of the really good writers for, let's say, Spider-Man or Batman or Superman or Thor or whoever it is, like they kill it on a run, and then maybe 5, 10, however many years later, they always come back to that same character because everyone liked it so much the first time. You got to keep telling another story. He did it with All-Star Batman, but that wasn't as well received. And I did not like the art at all. I think it was by Frank Miller. The art was not great, in my opinion. Now, Scott Snyder has done a bunch of stuff since then. Death Metal. He's done, what was that one story by Batman with Batman in it, where he's carrying around the Joker's head. He's done a bunch of stuff with DC and Batman, but this is a whole new thing. Like he is bringing in the Absolute line, which is basically DC's Ultimate Universe, and I'm really excited about it. I am all in, pun intended, man. I am all in for this for sure. So sad to hear about the passing of James Earl Jones and comic artist John Cassaday, Astonishing X-Men. I did not hear that the Astonishing X-Men artist died. That's really, really, really sad. But yes, we talked about James Earl Jones earlier. It is super, super sad. He was a great voice actor, a great actor in general. He accomplished a lot, and yeah, he will definitely be missed for sure. But yeah, I'm extremely excited about Absolute Batman. I'm excited about anything DC. Obviously, I'm a DC stan. Anything DC, I love. It's basically the only things on my pull list outside of Power Rangers and Ninja Turtles, and there's no Power Ranger books right now. So it's basically Ninja Turtles and all things DC. So I'm pretty excited about this Absolute Batman coming out next month. And I mean, look, this is how Batman should look, right? He's huge. I don't know how tall he is, but he's got a ton of muscles. This is a new thing going on with Batman. Let me see. I should have another article. Where is it? No, I do not have it. So basically, this Batman, he has no money. And a lot of his costume is used as more weapons. And I would assume that this is definitely going to be a darker, grittier version of Batman, maybe even more bloody, which is fine considering he is a street level hero with no powers. So we will see how this goes, but I'm super excited, man. Super excited. I'm super excited about all of it. Like the whole Absolute line looks and sounds amazing. So, but yeah, the hype is getting crazy right now. It is good. It's getting absolutely crazy. Okay, and speaking of comic books, I'm going to talk about some comic books I'm picking up this week, and then we'll talk about all the comics that are coming out. I'm definitely picking up TMNT number 2, issue number 1 was dynamite. Like it was so good. It revolved around just Raphael, which is my favorite Ninja Turtle. They're going to Michelangelo next, which is my second favorite Ninja Turtle. They're going to do basically like a one shot in each turtle before getting into the whole story. Pretty excited about that. I'm also picking up Task Force 7, number 6, the Absolute Power tie-in. Then Green Lantern number 15, another Absolute Power tie-in. That is by Jeremy Adams. Great writer, great movie writer, great person in general. I've had him on the channel before. Awesome guy. And then I have also asked my long distance comic shop, the ABX Comics and Games shop in Augusta, Georgia, for the Something is Killing the Children number 1 archive edition. So hopefully I get all of these. So, but yeah, let's talk about some comic books that are coming out this week. Stop sharing. And before we get out of here, so there's lots of books coming out this week. I don't know what everyone else is getting. Let me know in the comment section what you guys are getting as I pull up the list of comics. Pretty busy right now, but I'm always excited about some comic books and reading them. Okay, let's see here. Okay, we got Spider-Man 57. I usually pull up Spider-Man and we look at all of the variants coming out. Okay. Let's go, computer. Come on. That is interesting. That is that Avengers. I don't know the number of it, with obviously Ant-Man on the arrow, but this is obviously the Disney version of it, and black and white as well. That's a 1 of 100 Claudio Scarone Disney edition. This is ASM 57. This is a 1 of 25 Roge. I don't know how to say that. Antonio variant. This is sick. From the 616comics.com. That's what's up. Ivan Talavera. That is a sick cover, dude. Sick cover. Yeah, I like this one better. That's way better. I like this one too, but not as much. Chris Campana. Okay, that's a color version. Okay, that's a what if color version. Okay. Ryan Minerding. No, not feeling it. No, I'm not really feeling that one either. Cover A kind of stinks. I'm not gonna lie. Yo, what up, Birdo? How's it going, man? Oh, dude, yeah. That would have been cool. I want to see him again. I saw him a couple years ago. He's lost a ton of weight. Like I really want to see him in person and get him to sign some of my stuff. Dave, what's going on, dude? He told me that there's a football game on. You know, does anyone really care about the Jets? Uncanny X-Men 2, Transformers 12, Venom 37, Ultimate Black Panther 8, FF 25. I'm getting Green Lantern 15, Batman and Robin 13, Wolverine number 1. This is a new number 1. Let's take a look at some of these covers. It's a decent cover A. I'm not going to lie. That is a decent cover A. There's 22 covers. What? Patrick Gleason, Adamantium Head Virgin variant. JR 1 of 25. I don't like that. I'm not a big JR fan. I'm just not. Mike Zeck 1 of 50. Art Germ 616 Comics. That's what's up, dude. Jacked out of his mind. Sorry, this is a Kendrick Lim version. from Art Germ Collectibles, 616 Comics, and probably someone else as well. BTC, Miko Suyan. We got to see that in the movie, Deadpool and Wolverine. Clayton Crane is back. He's back. He's done this cover before. Like he's done this with I think it was Weapon H. So I feel like he's recycling this, but whatever. His art is amazing. It just is. Felipe Massafera. That's pretty nice. John Jang. Jang Gang. Where's Mark? Where's Mark at? Negative. Bleed Virgin. Interesting. Okay, we get is this like the banana cover? This is like the banana cover. John Tyler Christopher Negative Space Virgin variant. Carrie Andrews, not feeling it. Logo variant. I guess they're trying to get into the whole DC logo variant stage. Patrick Leeson, Adamantium Head Foil. Peach Momoko. I feel like a lot of people don't like Peach as much as they used to. Maybe they do. I don't know. No. Del Auto. Okay, well, that's the covers for Wolverine #1. Let's look at the covers for TMNT #2. Love me some TMNT. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. What do we got here? Cover A is pretty sick. Jason Aaron, living in Kansas. One in 25, Danny Earl's Virgin variant. No, that's not a Virgin, just a regular variant. Why are they small? Like, what? Why? Lee Bermejo. No, dude. No. That's better, but still no. Okay, Clayton Crane. Here we go. Dude, this connecting set is sick. Cover B. Kevin Eastman and Freddie Williams. I love it. Another person that lives in Kansas, Freddie E. Williams. Actually, I think he lives in Kansas City. I think he lives in Missouri, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually pretty disappointed with a lot of these covers. Feels like they're giving too many like meh cover artists their own variant, in my opinion. That's a nice cover. That is a nice cover. Jenica's in it. I know Panda's happy about that. Not. Raza cover from the 616. I like the color version better. Like I've never been a big fan of like a black and white cover, unless it's like a sketch cover. DNA, David Nakayama. Okay, it's okay. There's not a ton of really cool covers in my opinion. Yeah, he's good. He's good. Moon Knight, Vengeance of Moon Knight #9, Star Wars 50, DOT 25, Geiger 6, Shazam 15. It wasn't very good, man. I had to stop picking up Shazam, and I'm a big Shazam fan. Cap 13, Task Force 7, #6, Spider Gwen, Ghost Spider 5. I've been hearing a lot about this Gotham by Gaslight, the Kryptonian Age. #4 comes out this week. I feel like a lot of these like older, like timeline stories are probably a lot better and a lot more fun. So I don't know, maybe at some point I need to read it. Scorched, number 33. Robin Lives, number 3. Spider-Man Reign 2, number 3. Ain't No Grave, number 5. Space Ghost. I feel like they always have like the best Matina covers. It's a pretty sick cover. It's a pretty sick cover. And that's a guy that was on his podcast, right? Late nights on Cartoon Network. I'm not a big like fan of like Space Ghost, but his covers are pretty sick. I don't even know what like powers he has. I really don't. I would imagine he has very similar powers to Superman, if I had to guess. Probably can breathe in space. He can probably fly. I don't know. Covers are sick though. I'm about to get out of here. Batman 89 Echoes number 4. Venom War Wolverine number 1. Okay. All right, let's take a look at that real quick. Oh yeah, he's a good artist too. He did Harley Quinn, right? What is this Venom War? Like I've heard of it, but like, is it doing okay? Do people like it? Let me know. Only 2 covers. DC versus Vampires World War V. I don't know if that's V or 5. Number 2. Venom War Carnage number 2. Venom Separation Anxiety number 5. Avengers Assemble number 1. Hey, we got a new number 1. How many covers? 15. 6. Okay. It's okay. What is that? What is that? Nah. And I feel like they are like not doing very good for like the retailers that are like ordering 25 copies to get that 1 of 25, and then the 1 of 25 just sucks. They have to sell it for like the same price as cover price. Where were we? Okay. Venomverse Reborn number 4, Blood Hunters number 2, Star Wars Inquisitors number 3, Godzilla versus Power Rangers 2 number 5. I did not pick this up. Not a big Godzilla fan. I'm a Power Rangers fan, but I don't know. Number 1, like the first volume was whatever. The Oddly Pedestrian Life of Christopher Chaos number 12. What is that? Time Waits number 1. So a new number 1 for all of you people that like to pick up those indie titles. Batman Wayne Family Adventures 129, The Domain number 3, Misery number 4, Nightwing Uncovered number 1. Now, this was interesting. Like I'm a big Nightwing fan, but I don't know if there's any stories in it because it says Dick Grayson is front and center in a stunning collection as some of the most compelling cover art to Grace's solo title over the years. So I'd imagine that means that there are no stories. I don't know. I don't know. But $6, no. I'm good. I think that's about it for like big 2 stuff. Yeah, I mean the rest are Image, IDW, Dynamite, Boom. So yeah. Let me know in the comments what you guys are getting. Because I am only picking up 4 books. Hey, that's a pretty sick. Void Rivals number 1, 10th printing. 10th printing? Is that from BTC? It is. John Jang. It's pretty sick. 41 covers? Oh my God. 41 covers. We don't have time to go through all those. We just don't. That's a pretty sick cover though. So yeah, I'm picking up Green Lantern 15, TMNT number 2. I'm getting Task Force 7 number 6, and all the way down here, where is it? Something is Killing the Children number 1 Archive Edition. That's what I'm picking up this week. So what's going on, man? Super Red Batman. Kyle, what's going on, dude? Hope we're doing well. So that is the show for this week. We had some fun. Hopefully going to have a couple different videos coming out this week. I'm going to check out a comic book store. Hopefully have an update from CGC regarding my CGC Bendgate books. Hopefully have something else coming up. I don't know. Oh, should be hanging out with a good friend of mine as well. So that is the video for today. Again, I'm Steve from Burke Family 54 Comics. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, tell your friends, consider joining the channel. Speaking of the channel members, speaking of joining the channel, thank you to the channel members. It's been a long day. Sorry, I'm really tired, guys. Thank you to all of the channel members. You guys are amazing. We could not do it without you. All of these people have supported me for a long time, and they've continued to do so as I've gotten remonetized. You guys are amazing. Check out also the 616comics.com. They have the best variants. They have mystery boxes. They have a Patreon and a Whatnot as well. Lots of deals on Whatnot. Lots of deals under Whatnot. We had a great time. And as always, go Cats.
Cowabunga. It's morphin' time.